I wonder if anybody has or will have as many cool game systems as me. Mm, that's a Buster Sword. It's a big boy. I got Squall's Gunblade over there. Damn. Life is strange, you know. You find yourself as an old man sitting in a cool ass gaming room. I'm about to get back into this Final Fantasy actually, because it's a pretty slick game. Mm. It's pretty killer. Oh, let's see. Let's take a stroll. PSVR 2 is actually really dope. You guys it mostly just the new stuff. Ooh, this came off my wall. I just noticed this. I have to stick it back up there. Still my favorite game right there. My favorite online multiplayer. Mm, this is where my wife be playing. Favorite comedy. If y'all ain't seen Kingpin, I don't know what's wrong with you, man. It's old, but it's a classic. Nah, I mean. And there's mine. I was working on my drop ceiling, so I still got some, still got some stuff with it. This is a sick little sword. I've had this for almost 10 years. Look how old this is. Never been open. Woody's over there. I took my little scantily clad vixens from up there. You know, I got daughters now, and they're getting older, so it's like basically I needed to be a little bit more responsible with the kind of stuff that I'm promoting around my girls, you know. But this is one of my old pride and joys. I think there's 6,000 arcade games on here. I want to say. Classic. What it is, y'all? What's happening? I got all just a bunch of craziness, man. Yeah, I guess it all depends on how you're feeling. Or do you guys more PC gamers, or do you guys do put a coin in here? I gotta turn this down some. Oh, it's the TV. Let me see. I had to pause it. I don't know where the remote is. It's around. Look, it's Neo, y'all. It's from the Matrix 2. That's one of my dioramas. I love that one. It's all dusty because I've done so much work downstairs. Of course, I got my boy Chuck hanging out. I know some of y'all wouldn't be able to deal with that. And of course, my kids like to have popcorn. Have you guys ever read these comics, The Last Ronin? Those are some number ones right there. I got Squall, Lionheart's Gunblade. Got the original Thundercats first edition DVD, non-opened. And of course I got Lion-O Sword of Omens. I got a lot of crazy stuff. This spot up here is a little empty because I used to have a bunch of. Got me a He-Man, some Destiny figures. Yeah, this is where I do all my gaming at. It's been kind of, I don't know. I haven't been playing it as much lately. Oh, the audio cut out? I don't ever stream, man. I never do. My bad. Not live. I don't like to normally do live. I'm thinking of starting my YouTube channel back up. Bringing myself back to life, you know what I'm saying? All this stuff has never been opened, ever. All this stuff is new. Everything but the Game Boy Advance Micro. All this stuff is brand new. Including the Super Nintendo Mini, which is pretty slick. Got me some air cans up here to keep things dust free. You know what's funny? Sometimes I surprise myself because this thing right here, I've had this since I was about 16, so I've had this for almost 30 years. It's wild. It's a PlayStation 2 controller. Never been opened. It's wild. And this is my wife's spot over here. This is her little area. Oh, she still got a Revolver Live mouse pad. That's Legos. She put that together. This is Legos. This whole Nintendo is Legos. And the TV. And the cartridge inside of it's Legos. Of course, she got herself her little Keyblade. Good looking out, homie. I wasn't doing it for subs. I was just feeling bored. But, you know, there's nothing wrong with that, bro. I appreciate you. I surely do. I guess we can chat. Oh, I'll get to my coffee, you know what I'm saying? It's a snowy day in Georgia. It's the snowiest day I've ever seen here. Kind of crazy. Everything got closed down, so I didn't even have to go to work this morning. I'm going to use some vacation time. What you guys been up to, man? What you guys been playing? No, of course I got Fortnite. I have Fortnite, of course, on everything. My Pride and Joy console is actually upstairs, my Odin 2. That's probably the thing I play the most right now. It has all the old stuff on it. Let me see. It has all these on it. And all the games from these are on it too. So I got 70,000 games on there. Fortnite's on it, of course. Do you have a PC or do you have a PS5 or a PS4? What do you play? Fortnite. I mean, I'll be honest. I played Fortnite a lot when it first came out, but I'm 45 years old, so it's not really the number one thing for me to play. Hold on for a second. My sister's calling me. Um, tell her to text me real quick. You're a Diamond 3, 24%. PS5. You should get you PSVR, man. PSVR 2 is actually really dope. You can play all those games in VR. I should have my daughter bring my Odin 2 down here so I can show you that. Now that's Odin 2 is where it's at. Odin 2 is I play my PS5 on my Odin 2. It's a handheld. PS5 on there. You can play old consoles, PS2, Dreamcast, GameCube, 3DS, all on there for free, totally free. I got my kids something called the RG Cube for Christmas. And the RG Cube is very similar, not quite as powerful, but it's a really dope system. And a lot of people really like it. Do you collect anything? You see, I got a huge collection of nonsense. I collect crazy stuff. You collect anything? Oh, you use the MetaQuest? I never tried that, but I know that the PSVR 2 is one of the best ones that's out right now. It's kind of wild, actually. And I got a lot of games on it. Let me see. Let's see what games I got on PSVR. Let me see. Let's see. Oh, less than I thought, I guess. Oh, these are all installed. Okay. Yeah, so Jurassic Park Vacation Simulator, Pistol Whip. Synth Riders, man, that's my favorite PSVR game. It's a lot of fun. It's a nice little exercise game. Haven't played this yet. Haven't played The Walking Dead yet. My kids like this epic roller coaster game. Kayak is alright, I guess. This little mini golf game is fun. Resident Evil Village, I beat that in VR. That's kind of a survival horror game. It's called Propagation Paradise Hotel. Nova likes to play Job Simulator. After the Fall, I gave up on it. The controls are so weird. Yeah. I think if you were to look at my actual collection of games, let's get rid of that. Reset the filters. What's this? I'll tell you, it's retarded how many games I got. It's just, and that's just the PS5. PS5, PS4. I probably don't have nearly as many PS5 games. Let me see. That's 100 games right there. Okay. All right. Well, I guess I do got a lot of PS5 games. My bad. Yeah, it's the same game. That epic roller coaster game. It's the same game. I did see that. I saw videos of that. What do you guys think about the new Witcher, where you get to play as Ciri? Are you guys excited for that at all? Because that has really... Where's my coffee at? I made some damn good coffee. That looks like it's going to be really, really good. I'm excited to see that. What it is, everybody. Hope you guys are doing good. Happy New Year to everybody. It's going to be a good year, man. We got Trump back in the White House. Hopefully he can turn it around. turn this country around and make this country good, because it's been really, really bad these last couple of years. I'm an unabashed, unapologetic Trump supporter. You know, I think that he did a good job his first 4 years, even with all the corruption the Democrats are doing to him. And we see what happened with Biden: open borders, wars, inflation, crime, American daughters being raped and killed by ridiculous illegal immigration. I want our country to be good. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I saw that game, A Quiet Place. It actually looked really good. Hopefully they make that on the PSVR too, because that looks like that'll be a lot of fun. Where you make noise, you have to be really careful not to speak and make noise because they come. That is an awesome gameplay mechanic. It's really, really sick. MetaQuest, you said the MetaQuest 3, let me see. Yeah, I think that's the newest one. I might look into it. One thing I don't like about PSVR is, even though you can disconnect it, it's the cord. It's a long cord. You know, it's just a long, long cord. I think it has the best controls, though. Those controls are so good, man. It feels so natural, you know? What do you think about A Quiet Place? Is it good? Death Angel. Yikes. Maybe I'll go over here and watch some YouTube. Maybe I'll go watch some of my old videos. See, make sure everything is connected. I don't want to destroy you guys' ears.
Are you self-employed or run a small business?
Nah, it's too loud. I got that Bose sound system over there. I'm trying to blow your ears up, son. You in school, man? Biggie? I don't mind playing PS5. I really want to play my Odin 2. If you guys knew how sick that thing was, most people don't even know. It's like I take it to work and it's in my office and on my breaks I play it. People are always confused and confounded by what it is and what it can do. Alexa, make an announcement.
What's the announcement?
Somebody bring me my Odin 2, please. You can do that when you got 6 kids. You can do that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody bring me my Odin 2, please. Biggie Cheese. Why'd you come up with that name, man? Thank you. Let me see. I'm going to show you this. If you're going to get you a little console to have with you, and just something that's really, really dope that does everything, this. Are you playing DDR too? I usually play Dance Dance Revolution on that though. This is the Odin 2, man. This is my case. It's got fingerprint scanner. Oh, I was playing Tekken Horn. But let me show you what this thing is. It don't get doper than this, all right? Close you out. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. So right now I'm on the PlayStation 2. You have one of these? You ain't got one of these. Quit lying. You ain't gotta lie. You don't have to lie to me, man. You call it a knockoff Nintendo? This damn sure ain't no knockoff Nintendo, son. It's damn sure not a knockoff Nintendo. It's kind of bright, you say. This is literally like everything. Everything is on here. And I keep, cycling through my Switch games. It's kind of wild. You actually have an Odin 2. Which one do you have? Which Odin 2 do you have? Do you have the Odin, or do you have the Odin 2? Because the Odin can't do all this. Can't do PlayStation 2. Can't do GameCube. Can't do Switch. Damn sure can't do Switch. This is like the most powerful Android-based handheld that's out right now. Let's see. How preposterous is this? Word? Okay, if you got the Odin 2, you the man, man. If you got the Odin 2, you the man, baby. And like every 64 game ever. And of course, you can watch movies and do all the stuff that you can do on a phone with this. It's really loud. It's got great speakers. GameCube. It's wild. I'm just an old man that likes having fun, you know what I'm saying? Just an old man that likes having fun. Where you from, man? Let me get my face all about the phone, you know what I'm saying? Where you from, dog? Oh, a handheld gives you carpal tunnel. This thing, man, I got, hold on for a second. It's my Nitro deck. Alexa, make an announcement.
What's the announcement?
Bring me my Nitro deck out of my bedroom, please. My poor daughter, she coming again. Watch this. You from Kentucky? I'm from Ohio, man. Bring me my Nitro deck out of my bedroom, please. I'll show you my Switch. My Switch is actually pretty. I don't even play it anymore. I wanted to give it to one of my kids. I got 6 kids. I wanted to give it to one of them, but it's kind of hard to give somebody a Switch, so I bought them all RG cubes. The modded OLED, you modded it. What can you do with it if it's modded? Noah? Play emulators on it? What? I'll show you real quick. My Nitro deck. Because I kept getting stick drift with my Switch for a very long time. And I kept buying, I'd buy special edition Joy-Cons from Japan. Like, my Joy-Cons upstairs are the Nintendo Red. Thank you, honey. This is my Nitro deck. Hold on. I can turn this bad boy on. I'll turn it around for y'all. This bad boy needs to be cleaned. It's never played anymore. Hall effects controllers built in, no stick drift, no nothing. And I'm sure I got more games than like anybody, but I haven't even played this thing in a couple years. I tell you, I got a lot of games. Yeah, think about how much money I burned through buying all these games and getting something like the Odin 2 or what's the new one? They got the Retroid Pocket 5 that's out. It's very similar to the Odin 2, but like when you look at the size comparison between this and the Odin is much smaller and is much more powerful. It's way more powerful. Let me see. I'll start up a Switch game just so you can kind of see how this thing, how it's able to do its business. I've been playing Cuphead for like the first time ever. The game is wild. Oh, word.
Well, Cuphead and his cowbug man, they like to roll the dice.
Yeah, now with this, I can play my PS5 on here. I can like play that on here right now. I can go upstairs and play it. Let me see, what's the name of the app? My wife is always playing hers because my wife got the black one, and I got. Let me see. I'll recognize it when I see it. Come on, bruh. That's not it. Hold on. That's why I love this thing. Yeah, the Odin 2 can be overclocked. And this plays PC games, so like modern PC games without things like uh, special graphical effects, this can run them. I hope this is mine because there's so many PS5s. I think that's mine. Let's see. Oh yeah, connected using remote play. Bang bang. So I was gonna get my wife. See that? Let me see. Yeah. So there's my PS5. Can play it on here. It's pretty slick because we were playing Final Fantasy upstairs, and it works really well. Let me see. Odin 2 is the truth, man. Nah, man. It's pretty much the exact same. You don't feel like really any real stutter or lag or input latency. I was playing Street Fighter 6 on here. I was playing online actually. It's really really dope. It's awesome. And if you guys haven't played this, man, this game is bonkers. It's really good. It's really a bonkers game. And yeah, the Odin 2, it's got to be one of my favorite consoles of all time. Of course, I love the Switch. I think it's great for what it was and for what it is. This controller makes it way better though. It makes it so much better. The Nitro deck has its own stand, has two USB-C connectors for it, so one can charge and one can connect straight to the TV. It's really, really bonkers. And it locks the actual screen in here so it can't fall out. It has percussions in it so that if you drop it, it won't damage it. It's really, really wild. The sad part is I got this as soon as I got this is when I started upgrading and wanting something like the Odin 2. At first I was going to get the Retroid Pocket 4. I don't need to do that anymore. It's all good. It's all gravy. But yeah, I love this thing, man. You can watch all your movies on here. That's why I don't mess with Apple. Like if I want to watch something new that's in the movie theater, I could literally just watch it right now. It's actually quite bonkers. Just get you a little internet connection. We watching Venom. For free, baby. I got too much going on, bro. I got too much going on. Yeah. Let me see. I was just thinking the other day I missed the Beastly podcast. Good to see you're still a tech junkie. Yes, I am. I had to leave that podcast. It was some, as you get older, you start to realize or start to stand on foundations and stand on your principles. And, what happened with that podcast was unfortunate. The guy Briar Rabbit was kind of the lead. He was the most popular of the people of the show. And it rubbed me the wrong way, some of the things that were going on with him, his lifestyle, and what he wanted to do with the other host, Robbie. I actually been talking to Robbie recently, too. He's a good kid, did really good up there in Canada. They might become part of the U.S., too. Go Trump. but I'm a genuine friend. And when Briar came to me that day and was like, look, I want to go in a different direction from the Beastly Thought show, and I don't want Robbie to be a part of it. And I was like, why would you not want him to be a part of it? And he's like, well, he interrupts, or he's constantly clicking his keyboard. I was like, what? We've been friends for years. The kid has worked so hard to be a part of what we're doing. There's times that you and I got together and did the show and we didn't have any notes. He came with all the information. He was pivotal. He was the third wheel of the tricycle, and I tried to talk him out of it. But he was down with getting rid of the kid, and he wanted to replace him with Gary. And, Gary was a good friend of mine. During the Revolver Live show, I got nothing against him. I understand his position and where he was coming from. Gary added a level of professionalism to the show that was really pivotal. I think it was moving us in the right direction, but my poor heart couldn't take it no more. And you know, Breyer was doing shit that was really shady, having people buying computers from this computer company up north, and we were supposed to be getting kickbacks. Nobody got paid. I even bought a computer from the guy. Shit, I bought that computer from him. This one right here. Yeah, so I bought that computer from the dude. He had it built, and I didn't get a kickback, and I bought it myself. You know what I'm saying? So Breyer was just kind of a sneaky ass character. And I love kids, man. I got 6 of them, and I think that the innocence of children is something that should be protected at all costs. And what he was doing to those children, he wasn't doing anything like sexual to them or anything like that. But I think that his lifestyle and the lifestyle that he grew up around was really hurting those boys and basically turning them into something else. And I can't stand by and watch that. God's children need to be protected. And just because you come from a background that's, the alphabet background doesn't mean you need to come into these children's life who aren't your biological children and turn them into that. And that really pissed me off. Because young boys need to learn how to be strong. They need to learn how to be men. They need to learn how to be protectors. If you love your children, you want them to grow up and have families. You don't want to say, hey, hold this flag, give up your future just to stand on the side of this flag for an agenda. I'm like, fuck that. And so I stood up against that. And to this day, fuck Briar Rabbit. Real talk, I really don't care. Gary's my dude. Wilson, I haven't talked to him since the show was over. Wilson was really on Briar's dick the whole time. But I don't have any problems with any of them. But, Briar Rabbit is just not my cup of tea. Because, I got 6 kids. I got 2 kids that graduated college, my big boys, and I got 4 at home. And if somebody tried to come into their life and turn them upside down, I'd be ready to whip some ass. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm thinking about the children. This is a number of years ago. I'm thinking about these little boys coming out and all this nonsense that this dude was doing to them. And because his father was, that way. So he grew up around that. And I was like, man, you married this woman, are you going to do this to her children? Turn them into this? What does their actual father think, And I just couldn't stand for it. And I don't begrudge people who are an adult doing what they want to do with their life. Live your life. But children don't need to have any kind of propaganda shoved down their throat. That's a big problem we're having in this country right now. Where, we got teachers, these purple-haired lunatics in school taking children who are perfectly normal and flipping them upside down and asking them questions they shouldn't be asking them and giving them ideas that don't need to be implanted in children's minds. And I'm sorry. I'm just not down with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. But yeah, it feels good to do a little stream, man. Let y'all know I'm still here. I'm still here. What would y'all like to see? Like, what direction would you guys like to see me go as far as my show? Me and my wife, we're going to start doing the Beauty and the Beast podcast again. We got everything set up. It's really nice. It's nice, eh? And we enjoyed kicking with each other and talking about tech and talking about politics and talking about family and talking about Christ. Because I'm a Christian, man. When I was doing my show, I wasn't a Christian. I was trying to find myself. But Jesus found me, man. After my brother got killed in 2020, Jesus smacked me around and said, hey, I'm at your door, man. You need to recognize it. And I do now. And I'm very thankful I do, Faith is something we're slowly lacking nowadays. And you got to stand on something. Everybody's so proud to say they stand on business, but nobody stands up for the real business, for our Creator, for our Father. So me and my wife, we're really into that. We're really into our church. Our kids love it. And God is good, man. You see how he been treating me? You know what I'm saying? You see how he been treating your boy? Yeah, that is nuts. And that's what them little boys got dangling in front of their faces now because of this motherfucker. And so, I wish. My sons are 22 and 23. They're about to be 23 and 24. Hard to believe, right? Watch the old video when I brought them a PS4. You see them 2 little dudes, I'm like, damn, they're college graduates now. But if their mother had met some dude who came from a questionable background, and then all of a sudden he started filling my son's head with this nonsense, oh, you might not be a boy, you might not be straight, you might, motherfucker, please, I'd be over the house so quick. I'm kind of a scary dude, you know what I'm saying? I like having fun, but got to protect the kids, man. If you don't protect the children, your society's going to crumble. Real talk. So yeah, I'm probably not going to stick around for too much longer. This is my first time doing this. First time. I started my YouTube channel in 2013. Brother's 45 years old now. So, you get older, you start feeling like I don't want to do it anymore, right? I don't want to do this shit anymore. But I like having fun, I like gaming, and I really do like communicating with you guys. The people who are interested in my life, interested in what I'm doing. I want to build something because I got everything I need. I got everything I need to make just incredible content and give you guys the real unfiltered version of the Beastly Gamer. And I think it's about to happen. I really do. You 42? Yeah, you feel me, dog. You feel me? Sometimes I'll be sitting there chilling in my recliner upstairs. Like, I'm going to recline back right now down here. I got recliners everywhere. But I be upstairs chilling with my wife, and I stand up. I'm like, oh, is that my leg feeling like this? Holy shit, And then you realize, yeah, you're getting old, bruh. My father is in a nursing home right now. Not even a nursing home. He's in like a rehab facility. So it's like nothing is permanent. My dad, in November 19th, he had an emergency. He was at work. He works at the airport, Hartsfield-Jackson Airport in Atlanta. And he had an aortic dissection. His aortic valve on the top of his heart, the major valve, it tore. It ripped open. And he said this is after he was able to speak. He fell down to his knees in the middle of the airport and laid into a prone position, like a fetal position. And then he just started asking for help. He thought he was dying. And the next day, they took him to the hospital down the street, but when they did the scan and realized his heart tore open, they wanted to fly him, do a life flight to Emory Hospital. And they took him out there, and we were all, with him, me and my wife and my brother. We get down there, and then the next day, he starts throwing up all this blood, and he goes into cardiac arrest. He was dead for 10 minutes, lost all his memory. It was the craziest thing, man. You think people are going to stay young forever, right? Then he woke up. It took him weeks to be able to even have a coherent conversation. And now he's in a rehab facility doing much better. I took him some Wendy's last night because, man, you won't believe how much snow is outside here in Georgia. It's wild. I ain't seen this much snow in Georgia. I've been living here since '86. I can't remember the last time I saw this much snow. That damn global warming is real, man. When people are like in Connecticut and Washington and New York, they really right about global warming because it's really, really happening, right? Psst. Yeah, you heal slower, man. My feet feel slightly different. Of course, your blood flow is different. Oh, yeah. You're in Florida, bro. You got it going on in Florida, baby. You down there with Trump and DeSantis and the patriotic people of America. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The only thing that scares me about Florida is all those hurricanes, man. It's a lot. Those hurricanes, that's a lot to deal with. And you never know when they're coming. I would never move to California because Democrats are insane. And those wildfires that they're dealing with right now is a nightmare. Texas would be a nice place to go to because it's a very patriotic and constitution-based state. Florida is too. But those hurricanes scare me, man. I don't want to have a hurricane come and look and see my kids flying away. You know what I'm saying? And just being here during some of the hurricanes is terrifying. So I'm only imagining what you guys go through down there in Florida. It's wild. Oh, yeah, on the east side? Yeah, I guess it all depends, Those hurricanes, they be coming like crazy, man. You watch them, it's like God's bowling at you guys. It's terrifying. It's wild. It's wild. But look, I've been going for 40 minutes. One thing I will say, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, man. I was bored. I'm not at work. Normally, I'm in my laboratory. I work for the company Purple. We make the Purple bed, the hyperelastic polymer bed. I run the lab there. I'm a lab specialist, so I break down polymers and do FTIR spectrometer readings and melt flow indexing. I went from working in metallurgy to working on in mattress assembly and stuff like that. But it's a great job. It's very fulfilling. Good company, great pay. They take good care of me. But because of the snow in Georgia, nobody's driving. They send out teams to everybody. Please don't come to work. Don't try to come to work. We'll see you next week. So I got a 3-day weekend, and I figured I'd come down here and kick it, say hi to whoever wanted to swing by, and I'm real happy that you did, man. I'm real happy you did. If you haven't subscribed, well, I know you've been subscribed and probably seen a lot of my stuff in the past. Keep your eyes open because I think that little computer over there, some crazy stuff about to be happening, man. I really appreciate you guys kicking it with me. I don't even know how to end this thing. How do you end it? Let me see. Oh. I'm about to stop streaming. It's asking me, y'all. It's asking me. Good to see you too, bro. God bless you. Keep a lookout because the Beastly Gamer is still alive, dog. I'll see y'all soon.